Welcome to the Big 12 Insiders, your Big 12 sports show. Here's your host, Brian Henley.
Hey, everybody, what's going on? It's your man, Big B, just bringing you some Big B thoughts. Again, welcome back to Big 12 Insiders. First off, I want to thanks everybody for indulging me for me being out of studio on vacation for my birthday. First off, thank everybody who wished me happy birthday. I really, really appreciate it. We had a good time. We're leaving today, but yeah, just thank you guys for indulging me, man. But you know what yesterday happened in the Big 12? I mean, I think we saw the separation. And it is what it is at this point. You know, Tech is Tech. Tech, in my opinion, is still the best team in this conference. Now, we're going to get to see that next week, what happens. Is BYU that team or is Tech that team? You know, and I know Utah has maybe an argument or to say that they're in the top three. I don't even think that's up for debate, to be honest. It's not up for debate. They are definitely a top three team. But when it comes to the top two, they have no beef. Like, they have no argument. They lost to both of them. So what are you going to do? Well, if we play them again, well, okay, that's fine. And you may get your chance to play them again. We know the Big 12. It's crazy on how things work out. But you had your chance, and you didn't come through. But that doesn't mean Utah. Look, I'll be honest with you. I think Utah, outside of whoever wins the Big 12, whether you want to say it's Tech or whoever, I think Utah is going to have the best opportunity to make the college football playoff, even if they don't make the college or the Big 12 championship game. I think they will have the best opportunity. You know, look, that whole thing is based on reputation and who we think is good, you know, myself included. But when you start talking about reputation, the nation likes Utah. They do. I mean, you can be as mad as you want. I know BYU fans will get in here and start yapping, but you know that it's the truth. And that's okay. That's okay. Again, don't have any less venom for your rival, but at least speak the truth. The nation will like what you mean. They went to game day. They didn't have to go to game day. They didn't have to do that, but they did. There's a reason why they did, you know? So I think they have an opportunity. They went out, even if they don't make the Big 12 title game, there's an opportunity. There really is, you know? But what we saw yesterday was one of those things to where Cincinnati had beaten some teams, hadn't really been challenged. They were at the top of the league, and they should have been. I mean, you know, they hadn't been challenged, should I say, by the upper echelon of the league. And this is what it looked like. It wasn't pretty. It absolutely wasn't pretty. Houston, same thing. While they may have, I mean, Arizona State, if you want to say they're in the upper echelon, and it's probably fair to say that they are. Houston won a game, but then they couldn't handle success. They just couldn't handle success, which when you're trying to build a program, sometimes that happens. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you have a great win, it's not a program defining win, but maybe it was a program changing win for Houston, but then you can't handle success. It just happens. It happens. Doesn't mean they're a bad football team either. It just means that sometimes life happens, man. You know, adversity. You know, if none of us ever have to deal with adversity, you're a lucky person. And I'll be quite honest, I don't think there's a person on this earth that never has to deal with adversity. So, and in sports, the people that can handle adversity the best are usually the teams that win the most. It's just the way it works. Having said that, I'm excited about the rest of the season. I'm really excited about the rest of the season. It's going to come down to a crazy finish. But we have seen the separation, in my opinion, the top three teams in this league: Texas Tech, BYU, Utah. And I'm going to put them in that order. BYU fans will be mad. They'll cuss me. They probably won't cuss me out, but they'll be mad. They'll, come on, Big B, you don't know what you're talking about. And that's fine. But that's just the way that I see it at this particular time. Oh, by the way, BYU, again, I know how you like for me to pick against you. You're going to have your opportunity to shut me up next week, not 4 weeks from now, not at the end. Next week, next Saturday, they have an opportunity to say, I told you, Big B. I told you. And that's even and me after I'm saying I'm never going to pick against BYU again. And I'm not sure that I won't. Give me a little time to kind of analyze this football game a little bit more. Give me a little time and we'll see what's what. But I'm not sure that I'm going to pick against the BYU Cougars. All I know is that we are in a good state in the Big 12. This is as good as I've felt about this conference and the possibility of getting more than one football team into the college football playoff since it started. This is as good as I've felt. Now, that could all go right in the toilet next week. and that could all happen. But as of now, the way that things have happened and materialized this year, and I don't think we're done, because two teams that most people thought were going to be in the college football playoff, one of those was Tennessee. They got beat. They're not making it. The other one is Oklahoma. When you get a chance, go take a little gander at Oklahoma's schedule based off the way they're playing football and tell me if you think they're going to win out. Just throwing that out there. I'm not saying it won't happen. I'm just saying just go take a gander. That'll be another team eliminated. We saw what happened in the ACC. Clemson's obviously out. We saw Miami. Miami's going to be out, okay, because they're not even going to make their conference title game. It was a long shot anyway. They get beat by SMU yesterday. They're not making the conference championship game. So, unless the league just falls apart, and if that happens, they're only getting one team in anyway. So that's where I'm at with it, people. I feel good. I feel good about where the conference is. We just have to keep going. We have to keep going. Now, for us to keep going, I realize somebody's going to lose. I mean, it's okay. That's sports. That's the way it works. But I'm as excited today, like I said, as I have been since they announced that we were going to 12 teams, because I was for sure that's never going to put into, they're not going to give us the benefit of the doubt. There's an outside chance, people. Now, it's an outside chance, but there's a real outside chance the Big 12 might get three teams in. I don't know. Maybe that's wishful thinking, and it probably is. All I'm saying, there is a legitimate chance. There's a legitimate argument that could be made for that. Now, some of this stuff, non-conference games and non-conference schedule, that's probably going to come back to bite us at the upper echelon, because you look at Tech, you look at Utah, you look at BYU, and who they played outside of conference, they are 100% going to hold that against us. 100%, and they should, because we would want the same thing done to them. So we got to be fair. So that's going to come back to bite us. But so the record, I mean, just who you're playing, who you're beating, how you're playing, where everything stacks up. We'll see how that works. But we have a chance. If you're a Big 12 fan, and I suspect a lot of you are fans of your team, and you just go along for the ride with the Big 12, that's okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Now, I will say this. Because somebody accused me yesterday of being a Texas Tech homer. I think I've been to Lubbock, Texas once in my life. Which I thought was hilarious, but it comes with the territory, is I'm a person that I root for my team, but I do this channel because I root for the entire Big 12. I want the entire Big 12 to do well. You guys know that I'm a diehard Louisville fan. Have been my whole life, never going to change. I don't root for another team to do well within the ACC. I literally don't care. Like last year in college basketball, when they were talking about how trash the ACC was, okay, that's fine. I don't care. I just want my team to do well. That's it. So if you guys feel the same way, I get it. I am right there with you, because I like rivalries. I like the hatred, the vitriol of all of it that comes with it. But I am never, ever, ever, ever going to be a person that roots for my rival. You imagine me rooting for Kentucky? Come on. Or I'm never going to be a person that just says, yay, go ACC. No. I mean, it's cool when Louisville's doing well and say, hey, Louisville's the best team in this great conference. Okay, great. But outside of that, no. So I get it if you guys feel the same way. I understand. I'm not mad at you. Just don't badmouth us. That's all. Just don't badmouth the conference. We get enough of that from national media. We don't need, people from Houston or Arizona State or Iowa State, or Kansas State. We don't need you badmouthing the conference. We can't deal with that. We just let them do it because they're going to do it enough. They're going to do it enough. We just need to kind of be together. You don't have to outwardly root. I would never tell you to do that. You know me, not going to be a hypocrite. But I'd like our chances, man. I really, really do. Appreciate you guys, man. Again, thank you for everybody who wished me happy birthday. I appreciate it. I will be there tomorrow. I'll be back. We'll be back on our schedule. We'll be back on doing shows in the studio, all that good stuff. The recap, we'll be ready to roll. Power rankings. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of dissension in the power rankings this week, but I might have one. Talk to you guys soon, man. Love you, and I appreciate you. Well, I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you for watching the Big 12 Insiders, your Big 12 sports show. This has been a Spirit Street production.